Pass the other way from Carter Hanrahan, and the player trying to cut into the interior from the left wing with plenty of South Shore Kings defense bothering him was Ty Broad. And score! Bryson Russell, long distance shot, goes in, and it's 1-0 Kings. 3 minutes, 51 seconds into the first period. Under 5 minutes to play in the first period. Colson Hanrahan with the clear out. And it's a goal! Hanrahan to Vertinen. Heikki Vertinen makes it 1-1. Just like that. Jack Hewitt giving it to DJ Walsh. Around Charles Killian. Passing by PAL. Hewitt steps in, shoots, scores! Off the post and in from Jack Hewitt. It's a power play goal. 47.5 seconds to play in the first period. And the PAL Junior Islanders take the 2-1 lead. Clear out by Joey Mello. Bobby Landry for the Kings with a dump into offensive ice. South Shore changing. Loose puck arrived to in the left circle. Pelchat got it for this Kings score from Joey Mello. And it's 2-2. Kings kill off a penalty and score on the follow-up. Then the momentum's on their side. Nice finish from Joey Mello. That was a quick chance, and Mello had to be ready for the unexpected there. Pelchat, Killian, to the left circle. Pass back from Kareem Gaflin. Charles Killian, Kareem Gaflin down low. Nathan Stakowiak around the horn. Killian's stick explodes. So it's 4-on-4 right now. Pelchat making the most of this. Shooting, he scores! From the left circle. Charles Killian's smell attracts all the mosquitoes. After the broken stick, exploded stick, you know what? It wound up going as a perfect pass. South Shore Kings have grabbed the 3-2 lead here on the goal from Gabriel Pelchat. And now it's a response. The Kings get another one for Pelchat. Pushed on over. And it's 4-2 Kings. Pelchat with his second straight. Good pass that went over from Cullen Wilson. Kings this close to getting comfortable. Killian the blast. There's the comfort. Charles Killian. The shot and the score. It's a power play goal. It's 5-2. So Charles Killian, after the last one was his very unique assist, the exploded stick. And this one he takes care of himself. 5 assists in 27 games for Corpus Christi NAHL last season. And he comes back here and he's just scored his second goal for the Kings. PAL, lightning quick response. Well, it's a 2-goal lead now once again for the South Shore Kings, as getting one home is Nicholas Larkin. 5-3 with 12:50 to go in the third. Save was made by Williams on the left circle shot. Still loose in front after this shot that came from DJ Walsh, who's been giving it back. He's giving it on to Hewitt. Shot! Score! Jack Hewitt has his second. It's a power play goal for the PAL Junior Islanders. 5-4 is the score. Second goal of the game for number 22, Hewitt. Box score doesn't say that Smith's been replaced. That must have just happened. It's an empty net for the South Shore Kings. It is a bingo for Landon Kolnick. Shoots from his own zone. It's 6-4, South Shore. And I think this game has a real opportunity to be a good one. And it's going to be a save here in tight. The shot is taken from that advantage player who had the quick opportunity. Number 11, Luke Pancherson. Rockets score. They get an early goal. 1 minute, 26 seconds in. In transition. Potted home by Cam Bergman. Panch couldn't finish off the play. Ocean Fancy back in, leading the way, going to the near side boards, shooting, and that was a fan job, but also, again, the puck movement. And I say every year, it's harder to figure out whether or not these players are doing it on purpose or not because they've gotten so good at everything. Play broken up, shallow and neutral. It's going to be a goal. And it's Zach Sideropoulos scoring to tie this game at 1 for the Boston Advantage. But the primary says the good one from Samuel Kranka. Watch out, Woodring has a chance to go in alone, and he scores! Beat Ethan Beaumont. On defense, a little bit of a push, and the extra boost there for Baron Woodring to deposit it home, and the Rockets retake the lead. It's 2-1. This was a shorthanded goal. Laid offside on the Rockets. Pass up the middle by the Advantage. Altman will control this. He'll pass. It's to Pancherson. Giving on further. Great passing distribution from the Rockets. The finisher there. Point goal here. That was the chance for Connor Lally. And Lolly's got the goal. And it's 2-2 between the Advantage and the Rockets. Advantage written in cursive across. Get it down into the Rocket zone. Go back and forth here towards the end of the second. Long pass, cherry picking time, 20-13, and it's a goal for Nicholas Del Gaizo on the pass from Jack Barbaro. It is a 3-2 lead for the New Jersey Rockets. 3 minutes to go in the second period. Bonsacan, Woodring, and it's going to be breakaway pushed on the other way. Score! And we're tied at 3 as it is put home by Jeremy Begras. Noah David Diane will stay out there on the point for the Boston Advantage. Just had that chance a moment ago. And he has been an NCDC veteran. Played for the Jersey Hitmen and the Boston Bandits. Oh, boy, here's a goal for the Advantage. How did this one squeak in? I don't know. Do you know? Somehow it did, though, for Luke Pancherson. Right near the net. And barely a sound was made. But it's in, and it's a 4-3 lead for the Boston Advantage. About 5.5 minutes into the third period. Out of Rockets offensive ice. The regather here. Botan Kosas will go deep. And he'll smack it, and it'll go out to the point. It's now Barbaro, right point. And the attempt to return to him, Kyle Rohrer. There's an Advantage player got in the way, but eventually it is Barbaro who shoots and scores. So they get it to work. Back to the right point man. Jack Barbaro has scored the power play goal. This is a 4-4 game. Rockets offensive zone face-off win. Caden Cranston giving it over and passed further by Shane McElhaney, but the Advantage have gotten this back. Long pass from Beaumont. Score! Luke Pancherson with 2 minutes and 31 seconds to go in the fifth period says, ooh, dimmer switches. Dimmer switches everywhere. Is that enough to turn out the lights in this game? 5-4 is the score. 2:31 to play. Empty net situation for the Rockets. Baker to pass to Barbaro. Barbaro put one almost off the foot of Del Gaizo into the open net. Set up in front. Roar. Big save on him from Nicholas Bevilacqua. And there's still plenty of season left for Luke Pancherson. Face-off win for the Rockets. Score! It is a timeout called by the Rockets. It's a face-off win, and it is a blast home by Ricky Volpe. He says, Garcon, this Steak is rare. Yeah, we're going to casually need a 6th goal in this game now, guys. It's Luke Panchison, Eric Altman, Noah David Diane for the advantage. Kate Baker, Baron Woodring, as well as Jack Barbaro for the Rockets. It's controlled by the Rockets. Barbaro dishes. Here, he's going to get this pass back from Kate Baker and score. And Jack Barbaro says, fax me some halibut. 6-5 win for the New Jersey Rockets over the Boston Advantage from Barbaro. His 2nd of the game with 2:54 remaining in the overtime. Spear the other way on a breakaway for the Comets. He scores! Utica Comets lead 1-0 on the goal from J.D. Spear. Goal. Power play tally. Shot taken. And the deflection home for Atu Moisanen. Fans trying to get to this far side. Swept out in front of the Boston Advantage net. It's going to be Pratt trying to pass to Norton. He had to kick at it. It was behind him. This is trouble with Hagley bringing it in. It's a tie game and stays that way. Oh, but not anymore. Spear gets it home, his 2nd. I think that makes sense. The goaltender goal is trying to knock it away. Left point shot, score! Retied. Liam McLean. We're tied at 2 with 10:57 to play in the 3rd period. This is Norton, number 63. Spin move. Taking it to the near wall. Norton the pass. Going to Joe Burnt. Joe Burnt will offer to the third party out there for the advantage. It's Moisanen, and it's a shot, and the save is made by Shermer. Denial on Colin Norton. Been passed back to Norton. He called for it. He's got it. He passes. Score! Atu Moisanen accidentally sold his municipal water tower. What a pass. It's the 2nd goal of the game for Moisanen. It's an overtime winner for the Boston Advantage. We have 6.5 minutes to play in the 1st period. Don't go anywhere after the 1st period's over. We'll get right into the 2nd. Now Vernio turns back towards South Shore Ice from the red line, and he fires it home. Anthony Vernio beats St. Boyd on the glove side. And after a start to this 1st period that's been all South Shore, all South Shore, it's a quick chance for PAL to go up 1-0, and that's how hockey goes sometimes. The goals, 33 goals now for him, ties him for 4th, and it's much more realistic that he could be the all-time goal scorer. He only needs 10 more, or 9 more. Make it 2-0. Murray. Quinn Murray scores for the PAL Junior Islanders, and it is 2-0 just like that. Scored! Jongmans. Mitch Jongmans, shot from near the blue line, has responded for the South Shore Kings. 2-1 PAL with 1 minute 44 seconds to play in the 1st period. Tie game. Wow. 2-2. Kings have scored 2 straight. Zone entry, shot home, and that's all she wrote. Samuel Pack. 1 minute 19 seconds into the 2nd period. Time to change. Mariotti, a nice move to get out to neutral. Good push to him from Murray. And now taken over by Cohen. Pass to Mariotti. Shooting, score! 2nd goal of the game for Quinn Murray. Joe Mariotti's shot is deflected home. And the Islanders lead 3-2 with 3:16 to play in the second period. 40 seconds. Stafford, Daniel Cieto in front. Bowman makes a save on Stafford. Vernio's got it with an empty net. Vernio makes a move around Heck. Oh, but he can't. He had to shoot right there and then. Cieto defended him. Block here, Vernio shooting. It was the South Shore Heck blocking it. 15 seconds. Skating ahead, Tyler Maxner. Dropped it. Bowman makes the save on Stafford. Behind the Monarchs bench, it's filled with faces, and that's the point of all this. Lots of college logos being worn on jackets. Future players. Post shot, then it goes in. Hannah Ephraimidis. Put the initial shot on, then it's Nick Zacco getting the goal. 1-0 Hitmen. 3 minutes, 17 seconds into the first period. He's up to 7 saves. Garevi shot for the Monarchs. Didn't go, watch out here. It's Ephraimidis. And Pana Ephraimidis puts it through the legs and scores on the pass from Nick Zacco. And Pana Ephraimidis tells his opponents to go back to making adulterated honey. It is 2-0 Monarchs trail the Hitmen with 6:08 to go in the first period. Nelso. Pass, then the hit applied onto Tyler McNeil. Hitmen working around near side. Melso dealt with by Retman. And it's loose in the left circle, finding it, and passing to Retman. This is a shorthanded breakaway. Score! And that's going to go from the pass of Daisuke Agusa. And it's 2-1. Monarchs have gotten on the board. Crossed into afternoon now. And it's a goal as we hit the PM. We're tied. Face-off win, shot and score. Chris Retman's got his second. 10:39 to go in the second period. Retman on that clear before. Thinking it was going to be icing. Monarchs have gotten a few icings against them here in late. And they look dejected there. But then the hustle from Bukovic. Now it's hustle for this Hitman player. All in by himself. Score! Nick Braun back on the score sheet. And the Hitman back on top. It's 3-2. The 2002 player from Scarborough, Maine. A real veteran on this New Hampshire Monarch team. Jersey Hitmen have struck a pure left circle shot. Ripples the net from Vincent Gold. And just like that, the Jersey Hitmen with a 4-2 lead. 3:21 to go in the second period. Here's Ephraimidis in neutral for the Hitman. Across the offensive blue, Pana Ephraimidis given the space. And that looked pretty automatic for Pana Ephraimidis. Too much space for number 15. And he finds the top portion of the net. It's his second goal of the game. It's a six-pack for the Jersey Hitmen. They lead 6-2 with 6:59 to go in the third period. We have played 6 minutes of the first. Advantage another zone entry. This is just onside. Poyer makes a glove save. A penalty's coming up. Moisenin was the shooter. And it's a penalty on the enforcers. Oh, curl move, and Norton shooting the left circle, and it didn't go. There's a enforcer player who's down. The advantage, put it in. Whole lot happening here. Colin Norton gets the goal. Reed Murray got hurt in that sequence, and he was trying to be heroic. The advantage had the extra skater out there. They're going to go on the power play afterwards. It's 1-0 Boston advantage on their 18th shot of the game. Off the Elmira face-off win, trying to control further, flipped way up in the air, comes back down, and it is going to be controlled here, passed, score! Boston advantage with a 2-0 lead. The goal scorer is Kodai Mizuno. What a great pass from Reagan Lyon. Lyon was the lead man in. Nice waiting and passing. The finish from Mizuno. And there should be a secondary assist here on the guy that settled it down. Neutral pretty nicely. Looked to have been Sean Bruno. However, the Elmira Enforcers have scored right off the bat. Following up to make it 2-1 on just their third shot of the game. You can't make this up. And this goal scorer is Lucas Barak. Enforcers off the neutral zone face-off. Get the puck down into their own zone. We're checking from the advantage. They take it. Boyer makes the initial save on Reagan Lyon. Lyon, however, gets the rebound and scores. It is 3-1 advantage. Kodai Mizuno, you heard about the craziness of the flurry of chances that were happening. Enforcers put one home off the faceoff. Nathan Garau has arrived in this game. It is 3-2. Scaffolding, what would you call it? Platform. Those are two different words. I thought I might have a blind spot on the right side of the rink, but no, I'm good. Blast! Home, Jamie Collins. We are tied at 3. It's a power play goal. What a shot from Jamie Collins. Got all of it. 3-3 with 1:14 to play. In the second period, no problem seeing that one over to our left. Shot taken. Elmira looking for a lead. They've got it. (4-3). Elmira. Unbelievable. Jaden Hickey has scored the goal. This passes to Romano. He controls it with the skates. Fires. Poyer. Save. As the puck dashed off him. Back for Romano. Shooting, it's blocked. It's to the net. The score. Weird bounce put in, and it's 4-4. It was number 64 for the advantage, Kate Maddock. Face-off win for the advantage. Romano cradles it and then passes to JT Cerruti. Shot, saves made. Poyer loose in front and now forced away from danger. Good box out by Elmira. Romano shot from the right point, and that one won't go. We've got less than 10 minutes to play in the third period. Sideropoulos shot, save Poyer. Off this face-off, advantage player going to run out and turn into a 2-on-1 with Hagnes, the carrier, the shooter, all the way, and the scorer is Jackson Ronick. How about them prices, Jackson? 5-4, the score in favor of the advantage. Norton has got one goal. He tries to shoot on the empty net, but the block is made by Matthew Rabideau. Goal. Empty net. Goal has been secured, and it's the second of the game for Colin Norton. 6-4. The advantage lead the Enforcers. And the Black Helmets. How about I give you the lines? How about the Cyclones? Sam Mitchell, Matthew Gagnon, Will Moran, Justin Tremblay, Billy Doherty, and Benjamin Orgel. Oh, goodness. It's Doherty with the goal. We're 47 seconds in, and the Cyclones don't want to waste that much time getting on the score sheet. 1-0 Clones. See him up on line 3, excuse me. About time for the teams to go to the locker room. It's a 1-0 lead here. Aviators trying to make it 1-1. They do! What a pass. Quick zone entry and shot and score. The goal scorer is Oliver Monk. 1:02 to go in this first half. This face off to the right of Michael Marino. Won by the Cyclones once more. They put it right out in front. It's loose. Tremblay or Orgel. I think it's Orgel that scores. And the Cyclones get a goal right off the face-off to retake the lead. It's 2-1. First one to the benches, Benji Orgel. And this second line makes magic again for the Cyclones. They've got both goals. We can say over the seasons, if it's a showcase schedule, it's going to be these two teams getting together. And the Cyclones trying to hold on here. Abramson, snapper, score! Max Abramson, a power play goal. And there's the insurance tally. (3-1) Cyclones, 9:01 to go in the third. Thunder keep the control. Battle for it near side. Charnel shovels. Loose for Serverian. The shoot save is made by Croy. They're going to have to realize that they're getting great goaltending from Alexander Croy, and they can't take it for granted. Back to action, and the Thunder have a player down low. It's Michael Below. Put one out in front. Score! Twin City Thunder finally break through. It's 1-0 with 5:20 to play in the first. And this goal scorer is Thomas Malatinek for the Twin City Thunder, the Slovakian native. Has played all the way here with the Thunder in this season. Oh, slip in time. Slip sliding away is the Buffalo Stampede player who's just tied this game with soft hands. It's Caden Cavallari. 1-1 is the score with 2:27 to go in the first period. Thunder working on this puck on the outside. Buffalo getting it back. Feed into the interior. Shot Cavallari. Score! Caden Cavallari's shot is going to make him the primary assist here because I am seeing this as a deflection goal, and it is for Thiago Geronimo. 2-1. Buffalo Stampede taking the lead with 5:15 to play in the first period. Thunder certainly looked like they were operating on a power play there. Now they definitely are. There's lots of open space. It's 4-on-3. Wesley Brunello passes man open near the net and puts it through and in. A power play goal for the Twin City Thunder. It's Philip Charnel. And the secondary assist here is going to be for Daniel Hollick. Really, Cameron Costello. Pick your battles with him. He's 6'4", 233 pounds. Owen Davidson shot from the right point. Saves Croy. Blazer scores it on the doorstep. Twin Cities up 3-2. With 3:59 to go in the second period. Bukaz for Twin City puts it on deep in his own zone. Malatinek looked like he might reverse. Instead going up near side, putting it on further for Below. And defense from Evan Singer trying to keep it at the point. Jam job, squirting free. Hollick with the pass to the offensive blue line. Bukaz sends it on further. Below trying to get to this and does stick it on further. 2-0. Below right to the net. Score! Michael Bello. Score the goals for the Twin City Thunder to make it 4-2 them. Played out in front. Little pinball. Bossy. Bang. 5-2 Twin City. Quick chance in front. Damon Bossy is the fifth different Thunder player to score. With 4:53 to go in the third period. Damon Bossy, Michael Below, and Evan Knowlton. Empty net. Philip Charnell gets an easy bingo. His second goal of the game. And Below with one goal, one assist. Make it a touchdown and an extra point. One more for a good measure for the Twin City Thunder. The final score, don't let it fool you. This has been a competitive game, but the Thunder are now up big with the goal scorer for this one, Nicholas Becker. We're underway. Thanks for being with us. And yeah, thanks for being with us. The Rockets are here, and they've just scored. 7 seconds in. Are you kidding? No, I'm not. The goal scorer is Joe Quigley. Quigley able to step right into things and get a pass. Spencer Hecklinger will have the assist. Did the Rockets just score again? www.didtherocketsjustscoreagain.com /yes. 2-0 Rockets. You guys want to wait a little bit later to score the goals, or just want to get them all in the first minute? And Joe Quigley getting this on, and it's interior left side right circle shot that does find the twine. The goal scorer for the Rockets to make it 3-0, Spencer Hecklinger. New Jersey Rockets with a 3-0 lead. And this player's got now Mizuno. Offers it from the left circle on a pass. Gotten on for Romanov near side. Romanov, stiff backhander, goes in. Yahor Romanov with a tricky backhander that goes into the net. It's a score for the Boston Advantage. Rockets with a 3-1 lead. Now the Rockets will break out. Carrier near side. Shooting its block. Lapworth. It doesn't matter because eventually put in. First shot was taken here by Jake Stapert. And on the block, the Rockets got to it and put it home in tight. It is a goal for Eric Heggie. And the score on the power play goal for the New Jersey Rockets. Their lead is 4-1. Lapworth shot from the left point. Now, right side offering. In case you're not sure, I have a history of Scrabble, literati, and words with friends. Lapworth puts one through the crease. Oh, score! That was unexpected. And Johnny on the spot on what will be a primary assist for Owen Lapworth. To make it 4-2 is Jacob Delugolinski. Advantage. Trying to get this set up. Cerruti, right point shot. Clanks metal. Score. With 1:10 to go, the Advantage are within one. The goal scorer, JT Cerruti. Quick setup and chance. Was Moistenin that passed it.
Vasico, Ludwig Tylenius, and Thomas Longmore
And DJ Clements, Aaron Blyer, Damon Harper on line 4. Owen Zomb is the extra forward. Rangers have scored. They've gotten the left point shot and looks like a deflection home. This one is going to go for the 1-0 lead. This is for Vasico. The shot came in from the left point by Sam Jansky. He actually had to really make a save there. Lontivas got it over for, I believe it was Tyler Rothman, if I've tracked the personnel correctly. It's back to Lontivas, near point. Across for Rotherman. And further to the left circle, turning towards the New Hampshire net, coming out in front. Backhand's going to be put on. Somehow jams in front. Ludwig Tylenius brought it to the front of the net, and then the play is finished here. Face off of the Monarch zone. Jansky shot, took a weird bounce in front, score. This is for Jonah Juntanen. And it's 3-0 Rangers. It's a score. The Rangers have put this in front. A quick shot and a chance. And it's the second goal straight for Jonah Juntanen. Clear out successful. This goes to Larea for the Monarchs. Passing on further. Score! This is for Elias Niemela. Yuval Turner started this passing sequence. Niemela finishes, and it's 4-1. Monarchs are on the board. 4:49 to play in the second. And Elias Niemela from Logan Larea and Yuval Turner. Nice 1-2-3 sequence for that one for the Monarchs to get on the board. Told you the last time I saw these two teams in October, it was a 5-1 win for the Rangers. And they're currently up. And here they are. They've just struck that same goal total right now. Joey Lontivas bangs it home, and it's 5-1 Rangers. 12 seconds into the third period. So that was quick. And the symmetry now exists for the Rangers to sweep their NCDC parent rivals in this two-game series this season. This Ranger player going in deep. Alonga trying to pick it up below the goal line. Has gotten back for this and passed to the left point. Settle down, pass across. King, number 42, shoots. Knockdown in front, score. Point to point. Those two will get here the assists. And a finish in front. Primary assist from King. And this is for Tyler Rotherman. And the game winner, if this one holds up in the first period, was from Aaron Blyer. And if you want your one power play goal of a game, you want it to be the game winner, don't you? And well, there goes that philosophy, because the Monarchs have just put one in. New Hampshire Monarchs have scored to make a difference here. And this is for Harrison Follett. This season, that is tied for best in the USPHL Elite with the Northern Cyclones. Jam in front. Score! Kenneth Carty, the first bang. And then there's the follow-up bang as the Springfield Picks get this goal off the face-off. And it is for Gordon Colton. 1-0 Springfield Picks. 12:10 remaining in the first period. The Springfield Picks have just doubled the lead with another goal here. 11:10 to play in the first period. This one's for Roland Sperl. Two goals in about a minute. Kenneth Carty almost got this to roll and spurl the other way for the Picks. Now Carty's recovered, dashes it from the far side boards. And I give chase here Thomas Goskicki, and was trying to do something, but too quick is Marcus Trosbach, leading a 2-on-1 the other way. He scores! Marcus Trosbach rips. 2-on-1, but he's got a pure shot to Trosbach, and he buries it, and it's 2-1 in favor of the Springfield Picks. Rockets on the board. Offered out of the Rockets zone by Anthony DeSimone. And back for him from the Springfield Picks in neutral. So DeSimone's going to go through neutral. Into offensive ice. Shoots. Save. Score. Anthony DeSimone takes care of business himself. Shot on goal. And the puck sat there. Crashed in for that puck. And banged it home. And we're deuces with 1:06 to play in the first period. Picks pass the puck in their own zone. Thatcher Berman gets rid of it through neutral. Lewis David on the recontrol for the Rockets. Nicely done. Set back up for Jack Moskowitz, who set it forward. Polosek in front. Sherwood makes a save on Marcus Trosbach. Lombardo to Moskowitz, on for Crowdle. John Crowdle given on for Jace Lombardo. Lombardo up for Moskowitz. The shot and deflects in, weird, and goes in. And this is going to be an even strength goal. Power play just ended. Some sort of deflection for this goal to have been scored by Lewis David. And the Rockets have taken their first lead of the game. It's 3-2. And now it's Crowdle shooting from a severe angle. Looks like off the side of the net from the near side. Loose in front. Polacek scores. Rockets relentless. It's 4 straight for RHC. Joseph Polacek with a rip. And it's 4-2 New Jersey with 3:44 to play in the second period. Before that side of the net shot came. And then on the outside in the left circle, they got it to the front. I wonder if this will be an unassisted goal. And just before I can barely finish telling you about it, Rockets have scored again. They've made it 5-2, and this one is for Jace Lombardo. 3:30 to play in the second period. Left point offering to the near circle. Pass in front, Lombardo. Colton got a stick in there. Some good defensive plays by Colton, one of the goal scorers for the Picks. Left point drive, deflects, and the puck goes up and over the Springfield net on the point shot initiated play from DeSimone. Follow up on that, it's a score. And it's a 6-pack for the Rockets Hockey Club. It's 6 straight for them. Jace Lombardo gets the goal. 6-2 Rockets Hockey Club with 8:14 to play in the third period in this game versus the Springfield Picks. Offered on near side by the Rockets out of their zone. Crowdle moving into offensive ice. Crowdle trying to peel away with the Pick player given the opportunity to clear. Starosielski. Rockets get back to it. Man closing in. Dragging. Crowdle. He scores. John Crowdle puts the stick in the holster. And that is an exclamation point now for the Rockets Hockey Club. They lead 7-2. It's a 5-goal lead with 7 minutes and change to play in the third period. Shot is taken. Springfield Picks can't pound this one home. Offering came there from Springfield's Thatcher Berman. The other way, Lewis David, who still stands as the game winner. With less than a minute to go now. Past it. Moskowitz over for Glee. Trying to rip it off him, Ritter. Nudged it back. Look at the Rockets skating hard all the way to the final buzzer. Bang! There's one more for the Rockets Hockey Club. The goal is for Tristan Gilbert. And it's 9-2 with 39.9 seconds left. Has had some sort of first period here. That's number 11 for the Bandits. And having a good shift here in particular. Now Monahan, the defensive pinch. Norton in deep, pass in front. Heritage couldn't pull the trigger. He didn't mean to do that. Monahan then tried to support. Norton in front shot. That's a save for the Rockets goaltender. Still in front. Norton, another shot. It's a save for Michael Grima. Oh, that's the best from the Bandits here in the first. Heritage for the Bandits. Holding, protecting, near wing, distributing. Docanto trying to pass in front and return to Heritage, but the Bandits couldn't get that pass because of the defense of Triano. Now on the checking near Waltz, pass down front, Docanto. Gabriel shot, and it's a save for Grima. Back for Gabriel. Shoots. Grima, the save. Docanto, what do you got? A shot on goal and a spin around from the left circle area. It's another save from Michael Grima. To the New Jersey zone. Carney down there to tap it along. Monahan and Luna in support. Luna puts it out in front. Swept right to the stick of the Rocket defender who was able to clear DeSimone. Crowd on a 2-on-1. Oh, and not able to finish it. Jace Lombardo. Burns didn't have to make the save. This is one of the games of the year right now, as far as I'm concerned, as far as my eyes have seen. This is great hockey being played. It's scoreless, but it's entertaining. Man, oh man, put out in front. Rockets banging on the door. Browns, the save. Crowdle, empty-handed. Norton with it up in. Going deep for it's going to be Andre Bobowitz. Bobowitz trying to get to it end boards. Kept away from him. Crashing on for this is Austin Van Skyke. Out to Vince Contreras. Shot, deflection, score! Vince Contreras gets the shot deflection for Austin Van Skyke. Bridgewater Bandits take the 1-0 lead with 6 minutes, 39 seconds to go in the third period. Gagnon, deep for Bridgewater. Gotten onto the far side, Gabriel. Empty net now for the Rockets. 6 skaters out there. Moskowitz controls it in his own zone. He passes. DeSimone to neutral. Jammed off Trosbach. Docanto for the empty net. Bingo! Corino Docanto with the empty net goal. And the Bridgewater Bandits with the 2-0 lead with 31 seconds to play in regulation. Back into their zone, advantage pressing. It's a loose puck for this control of the Boston Advantage player who's circled along, moved into offensive ice, and that was Sideropoulos, number 27. Re-entry for the Advantage. It's in front for Sideropoulos. He scores. On the helper from Colin Norton, it's a 1-0 lead for the Boston Advantage. And it's the pickup and the jam along. Cerruti keeping it via the skates at the right point and pumping it deep. And the pass out in front. Shot will miss here initially, and then there's the follow-up of the score. Colin Reed had the first bang. And this one's going to go on the follow-up for Atu Moisanen. 2-0 Advantage with 11:58 to play in the first period. And now the Advantage get back to this. Skating the other way is Jordan Brown. Penetrating, getting on through. Jordan Brown. Diabolical individual effort from Jordan Brown. 2-1 is the score. The Stampede get one back. And coming close was Zach Hawley, but it's close to no cigar. Bastion, the captain, sail in neutral, offering it out. The stick was Hawley. Jackson Ronick going to get on by for the. He scores. Do we have power yet, Thomas Edison? What a snap job that was from the Boston Advantage, Jackson Roenick. And we are seeing offense in this game. 2:48 to play in the first period, and the Advantage with the 4-1 lead. We're having quite a Sunday morning here at the Foxborough Sports Center. Oh, and broken up. Here's a breakaway opportunity. Zach Hawley. It's a save for goalless. Norton in front. Advantage player right to the net. Crashing. Reagan Lyon. Worried, I'm sure, the goaltender Hardy. The other way, Bryson Miller shoots. Save is made. Rebound, score. It's Eric Toff banging it home after the initial save made by goalless. Buffalo Stampede have scored to make it 4-2 in favor of the Advantage. And, you know, my name is Jim, and when you hear something like that, what do? I just do the Jim from The Office face. When you hear that language, and you know it's from the Boston Advantage bench, and yeah, they're frustrated. You know exactly which face I'm talking about. Yahor Romano on a breakout. Rush from the Buffalo zone. Sean Bruno got the only assist. Here's JT Cerruti putting one out in front. This connects. Score! Sharp pass across. Sharp finish. And it's 5-2 Advantage on the shot that goes home for number 12, Colin Reed. New Hampshire Monarchs is the other team. Oh, the Advantage have scored. The Advantage have thrown one in here, and somehow they've gotten this to go through. And the Boston Advantage already with a big lead, now making it further on the second goal of the game for Moisanen. 3:32 to go in the third period. Power play, Advantage. Face-off win Advantage. Romano, bang! Power play goal, Yahor Romano, his second of the game. And that is the cherry they're looking for. 7-2 is the score with 3 minutes and 27 seconds to play in the third period. Yeah, he gave up one goal in the one game that he's listed for. And here's a breakaway. Hardy to save. And score on the follow-up. Roenick, are they going to count that as the shot initial was attempted by Sean Bruno? And yes, they'll say goal. It's 8-2. Boston Advantage lead the Buffalo Stampede.